right, good morning. We wait for more people to join before we start today. Once people joins, I start. I'll be looking for them, and once they join, we'll start. One more minute. We'll do it till at least 2 to 3 people joins, and then we start. Thank you. We're still waiting for a few people, and with that, we'll start immediately. Few people, and then we start. Few people. Okay. Okay. So I think we're having some few people now. I guess we'll go ahead and start. I guess we'll go ahead and start. So good morning. If you're just joining us, tell us the name and where you're joining us from. If you're just joining us, tell us the name and where you're joining us from. Today is going to be explosive, but then I want few people to witness that firsthand because it seems like all of you now are just waiting for me to analyze it and then drop it and then you go and enjoy. Yeah, it's all good, but if you don't join the live, you will not understand the reasons where you're buying from or selling where you're selling from. So just get the gist behind it before you throw your money in. That's the idea. That's the idea. It's not just about coming to take a trade, buy or sell, and just throwing your money because I said risk nicely. It does work, but I don't know how long I'll be doing this for you guys. But just enjoy it while it lasts. But if I don't get motivated by seeing you guys here and joining me as I do it every time, that is the reasons why it will stop happening. It seems like when I don't post on my WhatsApp, people don't remember, and it means most of you guys don't put on post notification on the channel, either both Telegram and YouTube. That's the reason why you will not be updated when I'm live. Because if you did, you'll be updated when I'm live. So I don't know. I just said let me put it out there. So if you are you have your post notification turned on, both on the channel and on YouTube, it will tell you once I come live, and the channel will tell you once I post a message. Channel is there for a reason, so you shouldn't mute it and then come to it when you need it. It shouldn't be that way. So I'll say it now, and I'll use that as a reason to stop doing this thing. Okay? Let me type it on the group now. And just type it. I posted this in the wrong place. Oh, first off, it only means one thing. I've said it already. It only means one thing. So, like I just said now, it only means one thing. You guys are here for the signals. Yeah? And I get it. I get it. But the least you guys can do is to join me live and see how I do this. I generate these trades that you take. And then in turn, you can replicate it yourself, even when I'm not here. And for me to start doing that effectively, I will start analyzing trades when we are at least five people on the live. At least five people. I can't be here being the one viewing myself. No, it doesn't make sense. And then in turn, people come and send me on my DM that, yeah, they took my trade, they took my trade. No, I don't want that. If you cannot dedicate 1 hour on Monday, 1 hour on Friday for this something that makes you money, I'm not sure you just you I'm not sure you deserve any money you make from that system because you don't just do anything. You don't do nothing. You don't do nothing. So I'll say it again. I'll go ahead and for today. I'll go ahead and do it. But going forward, I won't do it again. Going forward, I won't do it again. Like I'm seriously saying this. Going forward, I won't do it again. The simple thing you should do, turn on post notification. The simple thing you should do, turn on post notification on both this channel and the YouTube channel. So once I come on live, you can enter and see what we're doing before you go about your business. It's not a big deal. So, like I said, I already said it, but like I said, I will not enforce it immediately. I'll start enforcing it from next week. From Friday, not next week, from Friday. If the people here are not up to five, I'm not going to do anything. If they're not up to five, I don't have to do anything. I'll just leave it and do something else with my time. Yeah, that is it. So, because believe me, is boring doing it alone. Nobody asks me question, no nothing. It's boring. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's extremely boring doing this thing alone. No questions, no nothing. I'm just there talking to myself. Like when we started this thing, there are people on this chat. Okay, there's Timmy there. There's Shady. There's people like that will engage you. So you know you're talking to somebody and not just talking to yourself. So it doesn't make sense. From Friday, if I don't have at least five people, I'll stop. I'll stop. It's one thing to help somebody. It's something else for someone that you're helping really values the help. There are a lot of people doing this and I'm doing online. A lot of people are doing it. David Atom is doing it. Um, I don't know other people, but this person I just called is the only person I know that is consistent about it. And why is he consistent? Because he's telling them on WhatsApp, telling them on Telegram, telling them on YouTube. I can't be doing that. If you want a service that is being given to you free, the only thing you should do is wait for that to come up, then you join. I'll post on my WhatsApp, I'll post on WhatsApp basically before everybody will wake up. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. We should do better. Like we should do better. It's the least thing we can do. So for this week, we have USD card. USD card. Like I said, what am I looking for in this guy? As you can see, price have taken out from this place and rejecting from this OB. Instead of trading above the breaker block, it's now trading above under this OB other block. And I've already told you about how to mark another block and everything. You see that this other block, this buy candle engulfed by this sell candle, and price is trading above it. And this guy here serves as liquidity that I just took out and then dumping from this place. So I'm not saying that you should start selling immediately. No, you can't just call that a valid sell. What I want you to do is wait until this guy has been taken out. If this guy has been taken out, you can now say, okay, I am due for a small sell. A small sell. Not obviously to this leg, because this one now has been taken out generally. So this leg is no longer active. You're now going for this one, the ones you can see. That is the one you can see. So you're now going down for this leg. So like I said again, this guy must break down to this place. Why do I need that? Because I need a change of character, a microstructure shift, anything you call it in your language. I need it to happen on my time zones, on my time frames. So once I see them that happen, I'll know that okay, this guy really wants to sell. So the job is, do you really want to sell immediately it drops down, or this thing that happened here internally, you want it to happen again, break of structure and then return. But this one now did not return to this place. It just came to this imbalance here. If you can see this one now, this guy here, there is no structure inside this place. As you can see, there's one that end here, this one here, and then this one dumped. Immediately dumped, price came back to rebalance from this imbalance here. Because if you look very well, there's no imbalance in any of these candles. This one rebalanced back, this one rebalanced, this one rebalanced, this one rebalanced well, this one rebalanced well, this one rebalanced. All these candles here, they all rebalanced well. If you know what I mean by imbalances. Imbalances is something like this, something like this. There's imbalance here, and also there's imbalance here. But then this one balanced well. This one covered this one. This one's covered, like all of these candles here, from this top to this down, there's no imbalance here at all. So where did price trigger from? Price came back to this imbalance that it had and tapped in. You can see. So price rebalanced back and now is falling. So that's something you should look for. Wait for this same thing that happened here internally. This internal structure. I cannot see this and say, oh, market is now bearish. No. You can take out at least two lows. This is the first one, and then this should be the second one. So if it takes out this low nicely, because this one didn't, look at it clearly. It didn't. It didn't. So take it out clearly, and then I can say, okay, this guy is bearish. So from that place, you look for any imbalance around and start selling from. And your target is clearly here. There's no how you enter this trade from any of these places and targets here, and you not get at least 1:3 hour, 1:5 hour. So, like I said, target the imbalances and make sure that you enter them on confirmations. I promise this year that I'll start giving lessons on basic things you should know in trading. The first week I talked about how to mark out your order blocks and break up and how to mark out order blocks. So, but with the turn up and turn out of you guys, I don't think I'll go through that again because I can't be doing these things alone, and nobody is here to ask me questions. It's just like me talking to myself. And I don't believe most of you guys even come back to rewatch the sessions to learn something or whatever. But that's the reason why I've been introduced. I'm very sure I'm the only person that does say something on Monday and come back on Friday to give review of those things. I'm the only person. My friend David Achom only does it on Monday and that's it. So it's a hard work on my part already. The only thing you can do is just to join and see it through. Yes, doing the right thing is boring, but when you do it consistently, we've done this thing consistently for months already. Like we've done it consistently for months already. So why can't we continue? So what am I now looking for? From that point, like first thing I said, it should break this low. Break it with body and then comes back and then we can sell to this point. So anybody that joined this live will understand what I meant by this arrow now. But anybody that did not join might not understand. And that is totally up to them. So that's the first thing I'm going to do with USD card this week. Should I use this to yes, this one is better. So USD card. Send. USD card. So I don't know what I'm going to talk about for this week because in as much as the turnout has been so mid. I didn't complain about it last week. Last week I didn't. But February has been crazy. So if I not talk I myself I go verse. So I have to just say it. Because you can just wake up one day and not see me. And if you send me a DM about it, I'm not going to follow you talk again. Because people I don't know. No, you don't have to reach out to anybody. You don't have to reach out to anybody. That's the thing. Reaching out to people means that you don't need it. You just have someone to wake them up. You don't wake anybody up in the morning. They wake up by themselves. Yes, not the same time with you, not the same time with me, but they wake up eventually. So you don't have to force anybody. That's why I said last time that I will stop posting on my WhatsApp. If you want this, there's post notifications that will tell you, hey, counselor is live or this is happening. There is post notifications. We all know that. We all know that. Let me tell you for free. If I'm sharing money every 8 o'clock in the morning, nobody, I don't have to wake anybody. Like Dr. Beams that does giveaway every time. Once he posts, people are there already. Like they are there already. Because that one is doing giveaway. So this one is value that you're not paying for. So you can do as you want. And for the fact that I'm the one giving it, I'm not being paid for it. I can also do as I want. So that's why I said we cannot have 50 something people in their group and don't have at least 5 10% of the 10% is 5 something people. At least 5% of those people represented on the live every day. I don't need the whole number. So that's the only thing I mean. That's the only thing I mean. So you don't have to remind them, please. You don't have to remind them. Unless you just want to. Like you want to be giving yourself extra job. Go ahead. But you don't have to remind them. But I've said what I said. If I come here again on Friday and post that we are live and I don't get up to 5 people, I'll just close the live. When you watch it, you see that I just opened it and closed it. Because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Everything we are doing here is totally free. Nobody does it for you for free. The person that actually does it just gives you the overview on Monday and then that's it. But I do it on Monday and I come back on Friday to tell you how the one on Monday did. Like it's like a mentorship already, if you really want to take it seriously. But for the fact that I didn't put any figure to it, they can now use it anyhow they want. And that's how life works. So if I put a figure to it, problem will arise because I've already said it. This is the only place you can see me mentoring. I'm not doing mentorships again. This is the only place you can see me teach. And that's why I say, ask me questions. Ask me something you don't understand. And some last year, I'm even doing bring your pair. Something I don't do on my mentorship. Nobody, if my student is here, he will tell you. He doesn't tell me to analyze this pair for him. I don't do it for anybody, even people that paid me, because I teach you for you to analyze it yourself. Telling me to do it for you now means that you just want to become a lazy ass. So just understand that I'm not doing it. I'm not. Yes, I'll be hard on you because my students will tell you I'm not. I don't babysit anybody. I'll ask you, Shibi, if I shout for you, you know go verse. If you do something wrong and I correct you with love, yeah, but I'll still correct you. You know go verse, Abi. Simple. Then we go. So if people want me to babysit you and all that, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Even people that pay me, I don't babysit them. You can't be who no pay me. I'll change them for you. So please, let's be guided. If something is free and you know you want to be here, then do it. If you don't want to be here, then go. Let's know you're not here. So, what is GU doing this week? Last week, he dumped hard when the dollar was doing nonsense. He just keep dumping like what I don't know. But he seemed to be rejecting from this guy. So, we're not just trading by bias. What the market will do, what market will not do, what this one will happen, what that one will not happen. No. Ideally, I cannot take a buy from this kind of order block. Ideally, I won't. I can't. But coming to see the kind of rejection that happened in that zone, if you look very well, you see that it's not just from the first candle. This guy came and left indecision candles. Like I said already, I'm talking about types of candles and what to do with them. Something like this is called indecision candle. You cannot make decision based on this candle that is here because you don't know whether they go front or they go back. He just gave you that buyers did their best, sellers did their best, but we ended up being in the middle. So you cannot determine whether they are going to continue going up or continue going down. So what do you now do? You do nothing. Like I always said before, in a range market, what do? You do absolutely nothing because you don't know what the market is going to do next. So that same thing applies to an indecision candle. You cannot decide what to do from that point till you wait for the next candle to open. Then this one opened and rejected above. Yes, it did not reject above as per above this guy. It closed with hammer. But the hammer means that sellers came into power and then closed because it's black. And then this one closed below it. And then this is the proper hammer that buyers have, meaning they closed above. This is pure morning star. This is the close of the sellers, open of the buyers, and then buyers engulfs the sellers. And then this is kind of thing I told you last week that so people will see it on their entry and then they will stack. The stack starts from once this one goes above this one and starts closing. This is where the stack starts. The stack starts here, and their stop loss is always here. The stack starts here, and the stop loss is always here. And if you can see now, someone that starts from this place, start from this place, and use this as stop loss, attacked it well. There's no way this guy will not flip his account in just this candle alone. From this place to this place, the person has flipped his account like waiting no good. For example, this is where you entered from this guy and this is your stop loss. 1:1, you have flipped your account. 1 is to anything you call it, you have flipped your account, because it is purely by, you're not risking all this SL here at all. You're not risking all this SL here. Just that this is your mental stop loss. But you know that price cannot have anything to do with this place again. From this place, highest price will come to halfway. Highest price will come to this place. And that is it. Once you see 1 hour, you are good. Like, because any drawdown you are seeing, you are stacking, you are stacking, you are stacking. And then this one closed above Omo, Otilo. You keep stacking your way up. And then 1:1, you're out. And in a place where you get this analysis from the 5 minutes time frame, that's when you start seeing 1:10, 1:20, 1:, whatever. Because they used confirmation candles to get their entries. Make sure that this confirmation candle happens in your POI, not somewhere else. Not somewhere else, in your POI. And then that's it. I have someone that does 1:1 and the person is okay with it. Dick, his name is Dick. Someone does 1:2. Jeffrey does it all this time. Like, I don't know him doing 1:5 self. Habit, the same thing. 1:2, 2.5. Dax is the one doing it. 1:3, I do it. Kevin Talent does it. A lot of people do it. So there's no way for you not to earn money in this system. It's just for you to know the one that you want to, and then lock in with it and keep doing that. That's the reason why, if you keep changing strategies, you keep running around for years and be blaming people for your issues. No, don't blame people. You're the problem. You are the problem. So, like I said last week, from this point, I'm looking for this guy to come back here, and then we start. There's the liquidity. The entry is here. So if you're on this live, your stop loss can be somewhere here. If you're on this live, stop loss can be somewhere here. Let me put it out for you to see. You can take a screenshot. Stop loss can be somewhere here. Your first target, like I always tell you, your first target is 3. That 3 is even crazy. First target is like anywhere this guy stops, the higher it stops. That would be your first target. Your first target is there. And then your overall target is here. And overall target, like, you know, as I always do it, is here. You get? So if you're here, this is your screenshot. This is your cue to take your screenshot. Yeah, you can take your screenshot now. I've given you the reason why that, because I've given you what is buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity, and everything. So once price start trading like this, allow it to tap in here and then take out this liquidity, take out this one, take out this one, take out this one, and then clear this one. That's how the market moves. If it doesn't do that, it will especially take out this one. So as I'm posting this thing to the group now, I'm going to be covering all these guys. So this will be their SL. They are going home with 5 hour. Yes, covering this low. This is protected low. So if you get to your entry within the week, taps here and gives you this, I'll say it again, this guy gives you this kind of morning star. This is called the morning star. I'm beginning to teach already. This is called the morning star. This thing that happened here, I will explain it by the end of this session. Just someone to remind me, morning star candle and then evening star candle. Once you see those confirmations, I didn't say go and sell your land. I didn't say nothing. It will just be that it will give you more RR than the usual. So your SL is no longer below somewhere here. Your SL is just once you see that thing, if you saw it, this is your POI, like this one now. Price tapped it and start moving. You see that it is not doing nothing. There is no morning star here. There's no evening star here. Price still came down and formed this guy and started moving. And from that place, you see that price moved exponentially to a very high extent before started doing all these things. And this is because probably the session has finished before this thing started happening. So anyway, you see this kind of morning star in a buy confirmation in a buy POI, this guy takes off to a higher extent before any kind of consolidation. So having said that, I'll send this one to the channel. Let them eat. So now we have 4 people on the live. Okay. And only one person dropped a comment. That is Timmy. You can be a what is it called again? You can be an anonymous member. My own is let me just see that people are here. So I don't end up talking to myself the whole of 1 hour. And this thing made us see the time. We already used more than our time. We're already 20 minutes off our time because I'm waiting for you people to join. So that was for GBP USD. GU. And remember, for those that are here on live, once your trade have moved to R, break even, because this year my own is just to make sure that you make money. So I'm not here to sell you high RR. I'm not here to sell you by high RR. Once you've seen to double of your risk, break even or take partials, whatever works for you. Don't say I'm waiting for the extra whatever. You're waiting for 5 hours. Unless you have a confirmation entry that you've worked out on, you can then follow and then taking it 2 hour, 2 hour, 2 hour till price get to the external range liquidity. That makes more sense than just holding all of them till then. Unless you're comfortable with the risk. Like I said again, if you're comfortable with the risk, go ahead and do it the way you want. But if you're not, then that's on you. So like I said last week, we're still holding this guy. This guy works slowly as hell. I don't know. Works very slowly. So how where do we enter this guy now? If you watch very well, let me just explain it like this. If you watch very well, you see that let's start from this one. Trying to use from this guy, where did he enter from again? He did not use the FVG here. He just swapped everything and went up. And then using this one again, this one that fell here, he did not use this FVG here. He just went up again. So I cannot say that you should sell from any FVG here. That would be risky. Like I said, trading is based off data. It's based off data. Data. Do you have enough of it? Then go ahead. And as you can see, this guy created another evening star inside here. What is evening star? Look at it. This buy, this hammer that engulfed it down low, and then this ones. And immediately happened. They started going down like in that order till this place has been taken out. Like it is that simple. So I'm not going to do too much in this guy. So if you held it till since last week, just keep holding. I don't know. But then if you come back here, you can buy. Sorry, you can sell and continue to that place. But for me, I don't know. The pair is too sluggish for my liking. The pair is too sluggish for my liking. And if you are still on this live, kindly like the video. Just kindly like it. Four people are live. I'm seeing three likes. Kindly like it, please. Please. I beg. I beg. Thank you. So for GBP I don't think I'm doing anything serious here. The guy is just, I don't know. The whole of last week, he did not do solid. Okay, he did almost 2 hours. So I don't know. Maybe this week it will complete the remaining 2 hours to make it four. Swing trading is not Jesus. It's not easy. I can't, I beg. I can't. I can't. So this one, we continue where we continue. So just continue selling. If he comes back here, continue selling because this guy is bearish. You can't tell me nothing. He's bearish. If he comes back here, oh no. If he comes back, I want to highlight this guy. Ahead. If he comes back here, continue selling. That's the only thing I can do for this guy. It is bearish by standards of structure. It is bearish, so we're not doing anything again from it. We just continue the bias and give it time. Give it time. We're not here to make money fast, fast. We're here to make money by the book. GBP NZD sell bias. We are still on it. Nothing changed. So the last guy on the second to the last guy, GBP NZD. This guy is turning bearish, but he shanked my what is it called? My breaker block, and it's still inside that breaker block till now. So by virtue of breakers, for me, I think let me remove this guy first because that's where I wanted to clear. I wanted to clear all these things, but I don't know yet. Let's just keep following structure. By virtue of breakers, he's still reacting from this guy. I didn't do it well. No. Should I use this triangle too or just use this guy? Hey, this is much better. I didn't do it well still, but then you get the point. It's rejecting from this breaker. Okay, this one is much better. This breaker here. This is where it's rejecting from. I don't know, but it gave me something I liked. What else? Remember, this is how I mark my sell patterns. Anytime I'll say price will tap into you and then break below and then come back. But the problem with this now is this guy did not tap into here before coming down, and this one tapped in and then took out this low. So I'll work with it like that. Remove this one first. Go to 1 hour time frame. This is where I hit from. And if you watch clearly, there's no imbalance anywhere. You can't call this thing here imbalance. Why? Because this candle, this week already balanced everything. So I will not use that imbalance of anything. We'll just use it as liquidity. And then where is POI? There's no valid POI here. I've told you how to mark your order block. There's no valid order block here. Because if you go this thing, you see that it's not valid. There's no valid order block here. You just have to wait. But I like the fact that I've taken out these lows here. Taking them out. Not this one though, because this is weak. This one by body, this one by body. So let's just see how it goes. But for strong heads, and you can see small cell structure forming here. So this structure formed here is meant to sell to this place. It's simple like that. So, but now I'm not seeing my valid order block here. You can't just go like this, pump to that point. This one This candle that tapped the other block is a pure indecision candle. You can see it now. This candle here, indecision, won't kill the guy. You don't know if he's going up or going down. He just did there. And then this guy dumped, but then still has some bullish momentum inside. This one is still dumping, but it's still like you are dumping with hammer, but you're still bearish. So it is confusing. It's very, very confusing. So I don't know. So what do I do? Following structure. Following structure. Like this is all based off structure. If this guy comes back here, like as he's going now, he comes back somewhere here, you can sell. This one now is based off structure, nothing personal. Yes, the other block I'm looking for, I don't see it. But if it comes back, you sell. It must not be inside this pattern. Once it breaks this top, anywhere around here you can sell. Because selling from anywhere of those places will give you a normal 1:3 somewhere here, and then 1:5, if no more here. But I'm not going to drop it like this. That is for you that joined the live. I'll remove it like this and post it to the group. So you already know what to do when you see it. So that is how this guy will be. Structurally, this place will be taken out. All this, like I've told you now, once there is buy side liquidity and all this, once one breaks it, comes like this, all these ones will be taken out. No matter how long it takes, they will all be taken out. Like this one again from the high time frame, this 4 hour on, this one here that formed here. You see how it happened? It broke it small here and then boom, took out all these ones. And up until this place. See where it did like this now. This is where it did. Come begin to go back. So it will still come back and clear all these ones, but in future. So this small way happen here now, this internal one, let's clear it first and then know what's up from there. So I believe you understand this analysis I just made on this guy. This one I've already tapped. Yes, and then this one I've tapped now. So let's see how it goes. I don't like my chart having too much drawings. Just leave it like this. So someone said something on the chart. Obidan said, "Don boss, please don't be upset with our attitude. We will change move." It's nothing. Like I'm seeing your name for the very first time on my life. Obi Daniel. I'm seeing your name for the very first time. But then it's all good. It's all good. I'm not upset at per se. I'm just um disappointed that something like this is going on and I'm just the one doing it for myself. And I'm very sure that most of you don't even come back to revisit the life. Before the dates, the time and everything was set, we did it here ourselves. At least Timmy is here. I said it. Do we do the Fridays 8 p.m. too? She said no. Like a lot of people said no because people in Lagos obviously are still going home from work at the time. So 9 p.m. is the best time. And I get it if you don't even join 9 p.m. But this one is 8 a.m. in the morning. Most of you in Lagos should be on your way to work or something. I didn't say be attentive. My own is just tune in and see what's going on and then go about your day. And that's why I said 8 a.m. in the morning. So everybody should be awake at 8. People should be at work at 8 self. But then it's what it is. My own is once you give out free information, people will abuse it. I've always been that person. I've kept saying it. So that's why I said if people are not up to 5, at least going forward, I won't do anything. I won't. So that's it. So for USDJPY, this is what will look like. People that join the call, you know what to do when price gets here. People that don't join the call, because it looks like any trade that not give you guys entry, nobody takes it. Like once I not drop this entry to, nobody will take the trade. Nobody. Upon say I don't explain how to get entries, nobody will still take it though. Once I not drop this thing, nobody will take it because people are lazy, like lazy to the point that it pisses me off. I'm not going to lie to you. It pisses me off to the point that once there's no entry limit on any trade, nobody's going to take it. Nobody. But like I said, do whatever makes you sleep well at night. If you think not taking it, good. Use your account. It's not mine. And then the one I give you limit, that one go chop yourself and your body will calm down. So if you're here last week, I said it already. Once a trade does 1:2, 1:1, break even, take partials, because this is not an entry group where I'm telling you everything that you used to do. No, this is where I just drop my bias and then you run with it. For me, I'm still bullish on this guy. Yes, this one did 1:2 and came back to SL, but it doesn't change anything for me because structure will always be structure. So I'll remove this one. I'll be leaving it like this going forward. No, no. Uh-huh. I'll be leaving it like this going forward. Chop my SL, you did like that. So we come back to structure. Looking at this guy now, you see that we are still bullish. Remember, we stayed in this buy since December. TP hits around January 6th. This buy. So it's show that this guy is a very sluggish pair. But when he wants to move, it moves crazily. Like for this buy give us 5 hour. If we head out onto this place, it's 14 weeks to reward. We can even close this pair for the month. And we'll start doing that. When once a pair gives us some kind of risk to reward, we'll start forcing the pair for the month. But this guy have not given us anything this month yet, this February. We're just starting. So do you want to say I'm going to buy from where are you buying from again? There's nowhere for you to buy from. You just wait for the guy to correct. There's nowhere for you to buy from in this kind of structure. It's already kind of in a range because this is our range high here, this is our range low. This guy is trading from this point. We're hoping to it to get to this place, but he got to this point and retraced, started selling. Why is that? This is break of structure to the downside. This is liquidity ranking around here, and then this is a POI. So this guy obviously is selling from this sell side from here. So that's the issue for normal supply and demand ish. So having known that this guy is selling from this place to this down, what do you do? I'm not going to do anything. For this guy now, I'm not going to wait. Whether it's going to take out this low or come back again and take out this high. But for me to start buying, I'll need this high to be taken out and then come back. But then we're already close to our target. Remember, I said this thing, when you're close to your target, stop forcing entries. When you're close to your external range liquidity, stop forcing targets. I didn't mean this, for example, let's say this is your psychological levels. When price is inside these levels, is in your premium zone. You're meant to be buying from this zone. You're meant to be selling. But you cannot be selling in a bullish trend, right? So once price is trading inside this place, then you can buy using this is just simple psychological levels and whatever. So have that in your head. I'm not going to buy anything because internally, from my entry point, this guy is giving me bearish vibes. He's giving me bearish vibes. And the very vibe I'm seeing is there's no clear place for me to see this is break of structure to the downside, came up like this, and now he's trying to sell from. Like, just leave the guy alone. That's me. Leave the guy alone. And if this guy fails to take out this one or take out this guy, who take out the pair, like Remove the pair from our watch list, I beg. We'll remove it and change it with another pair, which we'll still talk about generally on the live. So we've already exhausted our time for today. But quickly, I'll run through the news we have for the week. I do it every time on the live so that if you as a trader, you know what to expect on your pairs for the week. So on USDJPY, we have this sell bias waiting. Like I said, once price enters, take out this liquidity here, but enters this, and from 4 hours, you see that it's a clear imbalance. From 4 hours, it's a clear imbalance. But the imbalance now, no, it's not a clear imbalance. It's not, because imbalance starts from here and ends here. It's not. It's not. So, like I said, I don't know what to do with the pair, but then from that point, you can sell. Like, that is structurally, you can sell. So for GBP NZD, we're already on this sell already. Nothing else to do. Once price comes back to this place, come back into the entry, you can still sell. For GBP USD, you are still bullish. Once price come back here, you can sell. But then if you are here with us on the entry, you know that your SL is a bit tighter than this. And then for USD card, we are bearish. One price take this low out, you can sell to this place. So let's check the chart and see if there's any question. Coach, the morning and evening. Okay. Yeah. So I talked about telling you guys how to spot out morning and evening star candlesticks. Morning and evening star candlesticks. This is how it is. I use this big thing to give you what candlesticks are. And then I do them big so that the wicks can stand. I did it big so that the wick can stand. And then this wick no straight. Whatever. You get the point. Okay. Better. Same here. Same here. And then same here. Boom. So now, when it's selling, it's evening star. So it can be here, can be anywhere. But then let me make it much better. No, this one will be the green one. This one will be the red one. Easy. This one will be the red one. Good. This thing means only one thing, that the bulls, and then this is your POI somewhere that we don't know. Boom, boom. This is your POI, right? So somewhere here, and the guy enters your POI. So immediately enter the POI, and what you're now looking for is something that will reject. Remember, you have a sell bias somewhere here, and price is coming like this. Why am I using this one? Price is coming like this. You get like this, and then boom, this thing happens. So this green candle signifies your bullish candle. Your bullish candle. This is what it signifies. And then this one signifies the bearish rejection candle of that same guy. But for the fact it happens inside your POI, gives you confidence that okay, this guy is trying to reject and start selling. But you cannot just say it from this candle alone. You want this candle to close and give you that this guy, this hammer here, pointed at, yes, bullish people came to push it out, but bearish people have entered and then pushed it below, leaving a wick, and then covered this body with red. And then when this candle closes, another thing happens here, that these guy people now opened here and then closed below this one, engulfing the last sell and engulfing the last green. Whether they engulf it or not, just like that. And then it happened. Some of them can still go below, like going like this, and then close. Once it closes, your Q is to enter. And then your stop loss will be here, or the week. Once it's in your POI, and this is the only candlestick pattern that you can stack with. This is the only entry pattern that you can stack with. This is the only candle pattern that you can stack with. Yes, you can stack it, but the problem with stacking is this. You're not stacking with your whole margin. I'm not doing mentorship, which I don't want. You're not stacking with your whole margin. If you fund $100 and you want to risk $100 on this trade, and your stacking should end at least 50 to 70% of your margin. Meaning that remaining 30 to 50% will be for drawdowns. Let's say another candle forms, because this one will close first before you start attacking. This one gas close first. I said it again. To me, this guy must close first. This last one must close. If you're in a 1 hour time frame, it must, you're seeing this read 1 hour, 52 minutes, 50 seconds. It must close first. That 1 hour candle must close first. If you're in a 4 hour time frame, that 4 hour time frame will close first, but then you can't be doing this thing from 1 hour. This thing should be done from 5 minutes, 15 minutes. If you see it on 1 hour, bro, you are holding a gold mine. But from 1 hour means that you have capital. That's for you're risking 1,000 above. So once you've seen it happen, you can start stacking. So what your margin will help you do to help you minimize your exposure on the market. It will help you minimize your exposure on the market. So that drawdown can open like this, can open like this, can open here, of course, and drawdown will come on to this place, half of this, and sometimes it can come back to this place. But guess what? It will not close there. If it closes there, run. Or it will come up like that and then start going down, and then close like this. Another one open again, close like that. Another one open like that again, close like that, and then that's it. Your TP has been hit. 1:2, 1:3 is hit. That is how it is. So, for example, this is a typical example. 1 hour time frame. This guy here, it was buying from this point. It was buying, and he got to a POI. He got to the POI. What happened? He formed this guy, formed this one, and then formed this one. It is not ideal pattern that, like I said, it did not close, it did not give you big candles to form. But you can see that this guy is the bullish candle. This one here is the bullish candle. And then for this one to remain bullish, it closed bearish, and the black candle is bearish candle. And then the next one candle now closes below this guy in a bearish pattern. So your stacking starts from where? Once this guy closes, your stacking starts. And then your SL is somewhere here. Did you see that this guy did not even bother going back again to try to rebalance inside this place? He did not go back. Straight to where? To this first low he's seeing. This is this first low. Simple. So now, the reason why you put this SL here does not mean that you're risking that SL. If you stack everything here, this stack that happened here, if you stack 100% here, You can flip your account in thousands. Look at it. This is 1:19 risk to reward. Because what? This candle did not even go back. It did not retrace back. And guess what? It's in 1 hour time frame. It didn't go back. This is where your stack started. Remember, this candle, and then this candle. It closed above around here. Your stack started. The only pullback you had was this guy went down to this place and then pulled back to this place. Let's say you are stacking to this place. This pullback alone can wipe you out. That's why I said, if you are stacking, leave your margin $100. Once you stack to $70, you see it on your margin now. You see your balance, equity, margin, free margin. Like, check your MT5, you see all these things I'm saying. So I'm not doing mentorship. I don't like this thing to me. So once you stack like that, any pullback can take you out. But if you have your margin free, if you have free margin that can accommodate a little drawdown like this one here. So that's why I said, make sure your stacking is done once this guy closes. Yes, some people start stacking and stack like bastards. That's why one small pullback, the account is cleared. So your stacking should end where this guy closed. Stack everything you stack there and then watch. And then watch. Because if I stacked everything here and I kept stacking, because remember, this 1 hour candle. This is a whole 1 hour. You stack. You are so happy, stack to this point. Markets go down to this point. Now you've left your phone and you came back, entered your asset. Like, there's no matter, once you stack 100% on this candle, this pullback will clear you out. This pullback will clear you out. So it matter you start once this candle closes, you start here and then leave it. This thing can take you from $100 to 10,000 in minutes. This one is 1 hour time frame, of course, in hours. This one took how many hours? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hours. You know how much that is? I don't want to calculate the money for you, because stacking like this, $100, and have this kind of tight, look at it. This is where the stop loss, this is where this thing touched. So somewhere here. Okay, this is it. Are you seeing it? 57.7. Are you seeing it? So when next you see someone telling you that he did $100 to 5,000, don't just say it's a lie, it's screenshot. Stop talking like someone that don't have knowledge. This is simply $100 to 5,778. This is it right here. $100. This person is not stacking, no. It's just that you enter the $100 and then put your stop loss here. Leave it. So imagine you stack $100. You stack them. This thing can do 20, 30, 50,000. So yes, it takes a lot of waiting. It takes a lot of patience. But I don't teach this thing to people. But then, to me, I've made you people learn. Enjoy. Go back test it, and you see it work. Make sure, I'll say it again, make sure you are doing this in all I said. You are doing this in all I said in your POI, in your point of interest. Yes, you see this pin back, you see morning star, evening star everywhere around your candles. You see it everywhere. But the one I know, the one I'm telling you to do, is once you see it on your POI. If you see it on your POI, I didn't say if you see it anywhere, you go and break the bank and buy. I did not say that. I said your POIs. I know why I'm repeating it though. I know why I'm repeating it like this, because it's not easy. You know, go hard now, go begin hard. Counselor said, go begin fly up and down. What I said is, make sure it happens where? On your POI. So, to me, I believe you understood that. So that is it. For the buy one, I think we saw one. We saw one. We saw one. Yeah, this one is example. This one, this is the buy one. 1 hour time frame. Boom. This is the buy one. It's clean. This is the buy one. We are selling. For a buy Morningstar, you were selling. Boom, boom, boom. And then from that point, this one sold, and then this pin back closed. This is your Morningstar. The selling one is evening star. So this candle closes bearish, this one open bullish and remain bullish, and this one open bullish and remain bullish. Where are you buying from? Where are you selling from? From that point, your stacking starts from where? Here. And as you can see, as you can clearly see, this one is zero drawdown. Zero drawdown. As you can see, it did not even pull back anything. So you have to be on your chart. Once that time have read and close, boom, start stacking. This one not even give you drawdown at all. So if you stack 100% of your account in that place and no drawdown, you are in for a lot of treat. What am I doing, for crying out loud? You are in for a lot of, this is first one, second one, third one, this is the candle is here. Yes, you are in for a lot of treat. There's no drawdown at all, like none. So I'll still drag it. There's no drawdown at all. Like there's none. So it's just you. There's no drawdown at all. Look at it. There's none. So just drag it there, and then where is your TP? The first, this guy, this one here. You don't even need too much, like that place, and then you're out. So now look at how this thing is. And then is how many risk to reward? 185. Sorry, 182. You tell somebody that I did, this is not risky. Let me explain this thing to you. There's what is called stacking, and then there's what's called leveraging. The only person that does this thing that I like mad in the industry right now is Sabi Girl. She doesn't stack like a bastard, but you see her doing $100 to 5,000. You go say it's not possible. But let me explain this thing to you. As you've seen that this is your candlestick pattern, you have formed, and then I risk $100. Just put a like that $100 immediate. Maybe just risk maybe 90 or 95 for you to drop that down. But there's no drawdown happen here. So my risk is if my SL hits, I'm losing $100. So you are risking $100 on this trade. This is your SL here. Price did not come back to that place. And then my TP is somewhere here. Timmy, $100 times 182.25 is what? Is 18,225. $18,000. So stop saying that everything you see online is fake. It is not fake. It is lack of knowledge. It is lack of knowledge. It is lack. You don't have enough of it. And then knowledge is ignorance. And then they'll tell you that ignorance is not my fault that you don't know it. So your job is to wait for these things to happen in your POI. So it is crazy that I'm doing this thing, but I don't do it. I'm teaching this thing, but I don't treat it like this. Because this means that my win rate can be 20%. I can lose 8 and win only 2. In 10 trades, I'll lose 8 and win only 2. But I'm a signal provider. Do you understand? So there's no way that people will be in my signal channel and lose 8 straight. They will not come again now. Do you understand? So how can I explain to somebody that I risked $100 and I made 18,000? The person will not understand it. But with this I just said now, look at it now. There's no drawdown here. This SLO I put here is just for effect because price did not come back. price did not come back. I can make it to eight. If I'm online to see it, I can do it 20,000 because this is already 18. I can make it 20 because this is where price stopped. 28. Look at it, 208. And then, do you know what? I'll try this thing for you guys one day. I'll try it. 208 times 100. 20,000 don't come out. So $20,800. So you have $1,000 somewhere, or you have $100 somewhere. So don't backtest this thing with $1,000 or something. Just backtest it with $10. You have $100 somewhere, and then your POI price have come to your POI already, and then you see something like this, and then you reach $10, and then your next TP is the next high, because this is the last break of structure now. This one here, so this is your last high. Just target that next high, leave your TP there, and then come back. Remember, if you're risking just $10 on this guy, $10 is almost $1,200 already. 10 times 208. I said $200. It's 2,000. It's 2,000 if you're risking $10. So you can start with 10. I cannot say $1 because there's no how you can risk $1. It's possible because the SL is too small. You can. I'm not saying this thing for the saying sake. I'll take my time this week. If I see any trade that have this thing on the POI, I'll take the trade and show you the results. $10, 2,000. When I tell you that there's opportunity in this market that can make you the money you want to make, but the point is we don't really give it to learn. We don't give too much to learning. We just try to pray too much and religionize everything. This is just simple thing I just told you. I will say it again. Make sure this is happening in your POI. Make sure it's happening in your POI. Yes, the overall SL should be somewhere here. But as you can see now, this one did not have any. It's even here. Yeah, it's here. This one did not have any drawdown. That is why. So imagine that you put your SL here. If you're risking $100, you're getting $260. But for someone that understand that this guy did not draw down, so just understand me. If you risk $100 here and this thing draw down, your $100 is gone. No? Maybe you know it's gone. But I can confidently risk 10 trades here. This is what I do in my account management programs. If I tell you, do you want me to trade conservatively or you want me to flip your account? If you choose flipping, this is what I do. $10,000, I'll divide it into 20, risking $500 each. So imagine that I lost 5,000, I lost 8,000, and then I used $500 to now make times 200. I've recovered your 10,000 and then we are good. $500 will be making her see. This thing I just thought now is messing with my head, like it's fucking my brain up because you don't have anything to cry that there's no money in trading. With this pattern alone, again, you don't even need Profem because with $100 alone, you're making 20,000. You can just wait for the whole month and just get one. Just one. For example, now we saw this thing here. And if you go back to our POIs we've taken for months, you see these things happening around. Like the trade we took last week, GBP card, the one we took last week, it did not happen there. But let's check the POI. Did it happen? Yes, it did. This is the first POI. Did it happen? Look at it. This is Morningstar. This is it. 1, 2, and then 3. Where are you starting from? You're starting from here. But then this one had a drawdown. You can see it, Abby. This one had a drawdown. This one had a drawdown. So for me, for you to understand this thing better, put your entry here. Your drawdown, your SL should be 50% of this guy, or just watch it. Just watch. And then your next TP is somewhere here. Abi, somewhere here. From that place to this high, did it hit? It did hit, of course. It hit here. This is 1 is to what? 1 is to 4. But if you are someone that stacked and you are stacking like person that have sense to this place and then you watch it to this place, you've doubled your win rate by what? Times 2. Instead of making 1 is to 3, you're making 1 is to 6, 1 is to 7. And this thing with stacking is, I can't really listen to you guys more than this. So are you seeing that all my entries, all my POIs, they show for there, but I don't really pay attention to it because that's not what I want to teach you guys. Where's another POI? This is another POI here. Did it happen here? It did. No, it did not. This POI did not. This POI did it. It did, but it did not engulf this one. So engulf this one here. And you cannot start stacking from here. Stacking from here means your SL will not be wide. No. So are you seeing how it all shows? It all shows. Just go to your POIs, look for it. We're already gone past our time. And you put still stay here. You put no wala. I know go talk. This one bust my head though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Look for it on your POI. Evening candle, morning candle. This is not it. This one is wrong. Like I said, don't go and force it to. In this POI now, did it show? No, 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 no. The only one that did it that showed is this one, this last one. First, let me remove this guy first and show you. This is the POI. This is the buy candle that went up. This is one. This is it. It showed. This is it here. Delete. Come back. This is it. This is it here. Okay, open now. This is it. This is it here. It showed. So from here now, and this one now, no drawdown. Are you seeing it? From here, you sell. There's no drawdown at all. Your TP is here. Your TP is here. Like I said, the immediate high, the immediate low is your TP. Your TP is here. So now, this one now has no drawdown, not even one. This one now has no drawdown. If you take this trade like this now without drawdown, this is your SL here. This is 37. If I even lock it, because this there's no SL. This is no SL. This is 100. This is 100. This is $100 to 1,000 to 10,000. $10 to 1,000. This is it. No drawdown at all. No drawdown at all. So the question is this. This one is just small low, but the question is this. I'm very certain that you haven't in your life risked $10 and made 1,000, or risk $100 and make 10,000. Your psychology cannot even, you can't even forgive yourself that you are risking $100 and you saw 1,000 and you did not close, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 and you did not still close, and you're waiting for the TP to hit. But did you see that every the trade that we've seen here, they all hit TP, like they all hit TP. But the problem is now, can your psychology hold you to hold that trade to that point? That is the bigger problem. Does this happen? Yes, it does. But can your psychology make you hold that $100 to 10,000? You know what that means? I, for one, have not done it before. I'm not here to come and lie to you about it. No. I believe in consistency or whatever. I've not done this one. But I know people that have done it. I know at least 2 people. Sabi Girl has done it. Only one Chooks have done it. Consistently. $100 to $50,000. I don't see them. And that's why I have stopped posting it online for people, because they don't believe it. So this is the holy grail I'm giving you for today. Your job is to do what? Go back test it, and come back and tell me I lied. I've shown you in the chat. It's real life, it's real time. And this is from the trade that we've taken before. So this is not from drawing chart. This is from the POIs we've taken the trades from. We have only 5 pairs here. I'll be 6. 5. I've shown you from all of them. ED here, but this one is long, so the SL will wide, so I'm not going to take them. For GBP USD, ED, I've shown you already. Look at it here. This is it here. I showed you already, but we didn't take that one. For GBP NZD, ED here, I showed you already. For USD JPY, our POI, here. GBP card, there anywhere, but there anywhere. So that is it. Do your normal analysis. Don't do anything. Just do your normal analysis and then put alarm for when price comes to your POI. This thing needs your attention. It needs your attention. It needs you to be alert. It needs you to be on chat. Once you close your eyes, once you leave it, once it's past, it is past. So I believe I've shared too much for today. And if you found value on the session, kindly give me value on the chat. And like I said, this is how it's going to be going. Imagine that none of you are here. How will I share these things? Who will I share it to? I don't know. So make yourself available. If any day I comment on the live and we are less than 5, I'm not going to do nothing. I'll just log it out and go and sleep. So go back and back test, go back and back test, go back and back test. And then on Friday, tell me what you find out. I didn't say go and risk all your money. You can start with $10, you can start with $5, you can start with 1. Just try it and come and give me feedback. And maybe that will be on your first 1,000, your first 2,000, your first 10,000, your first 1,000, whatever. So just try it. And believe me, if you try this on prop firm, they will lock you out. If you try it on prop firm, they will lock you out. So don't try it on prop firms. If you want to try it on prop firm, just use it to pass your account and then do it 5% and run. Don't do too much. On prop firms, I'll give you ideas later. I didn't even talk about the news again. Please go to www. Download your app. I've told you that app already. Download your My Forex book. Go to calendar. Check the news we have for the week, and then start from there. I believe we've already wasted too much time already. We don't waste too much time already, so I don't want to keep you guys here. Have a good day, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for coming. Even though I sat for honor today, it is necessary. It is very, very necessary. So that you can put your heart and mind together. Sometimes it's good to correct people. It's with love, no hate at all. It's just with love. So see you guys on Friday. Tell me what you learned on Friday, so I will know if I'll continue giving you guys value or just give you vibes. Value and vibes, they're the same. So thank you and have a great week. Easy.
Crazy.
That's crazy.